Hey everyone, today we're diving into some absolutely hilarious military court stories that you definitely don't want to miss. After listening to what Shinsandu had just said, everyone found themselves unable to resist the urge to start discussing the strange and unusual aspects of other professions. Song Boku was stunned and couldn't believe it coming back to the prison until Park Ti-ju finally arrived. He decided to use some unexpected tactics to fight for Park Ti-ju's third trial opportunity. Talk about going big. The judge was referred to as the general by the lawyer during the trial, which elicited some strong reactions. Shinsandu immediately scribbled a note, cheekily asking the judge to update the title. The defendants' titles went through quite a twist, leaving the judge no choice but to take some measures. He quickly seized the opportunity, standing up to question the judge with the Constitution, almost turning the courtroom into a comedy show. Subtitles. To strive for an opportunity for a third trial, he provided examples that somehow, surprisingly, made the Constitution seem somewhat interesting. When he requested to change the judge had no option but to agree to restart the court. During this period, dramatic events unfolded at home as Park Ti-ju's wife pleaded for help. Jenwoo's eyes lit up. He felt this could be his biggest challenge. What a tough opponent indeed. Feeling anxious, he began to devise a plan for Park Ti-ju, hoping to find a loophole. They tried to justify the assassination, but were unwilling to accept any changes. Subtitle: Park Ti-ju simply refused to budge, and his steadfastness made things even more amusing. Facing challenges, the witness could only choose to gamble again. Debating based on Park Ti-ju's logic was like a verbal boxing match. He insisted on the command hierarchy as if narrating a comedy. On the legal front, they were left somewhat dumbfounded, utterly at a loss as to how they should go about refuting the claims. The repeated emphasis on "did you hear that?" was simply hilarious. Continuous questioning felt like a guessing game so full of humor. The non-stop repetition made everyone want to laugh and get frustrated at the same time. Listening to this, it felt like this courtroom was one big comedy show. Did you hear that? In this style was absolutely hilarious, totally classic. Subtitles. This was an extremely dramatic military trial, almost as if it were a show being performed on stage. The opponent's performance appeared quite sloppy, resembling a comedian merely going through the motions. Subtitles. Did you fully understand that? These plot lines are simply absolutely outrageous. Peter's persistence became a joke on his confession, leaving everyone in stitches. The witness realized he was in deep trouble, feeling quite anxious. However, he was still not reconciled in his heart, hoping to find some keys to unlock it. Park Ti-ju's reason for going to the military base was oddly comical and hard to believe. Seeing people around getting riled up was humorously entertaining. Jin Young-il turned out to be a giant info agency, and the truth was just bizarre. 3 participants tried to change things, nearly sparking an internal riot. Jin Young-il's decision-making was like picking fruit, totally baffling. He decided not to go to info department to prevent a riot. What the schemer? Hoping for Park Ti-ju to explain honestly felt like a magical theater. However, Park Ti-ju felt a little guilty about these actions and was unwilling to open his mouth to speak. At the critical moment, the witness was angry. His emotions were all over the place. Subtitles. Just give up. These words seemed like a joke, brimming with comedic punchlines. After being released from prison, the witness racked his brain in an attempt to find a completely different path. Instead, he ended up finding a hammer. What a comical twist. The parting words from the other side were spine-chilling, almost like a ghost story. The news of his father's illness hit him like a bolt from the blue, leaving him flustered. Just family attended the funeral, creating an awkward atmosphere altogether. The girl's kind gesture injected new life into him. It was truly touching. The witness was determined to attend the third trial, feeling like a battle was about to begin. Subtitles. Various events prompted him into deep contemplation, and Jin Young-il actually made a return to the intelligence department, truly a remarkable and influential figure. His decision-making in this struggle wasn't straightforward. He was definitely a master. Not just the intelligence department, but his choices seemed to surprise everyone involved.